See, let me look down here. Young man, you in the front row, white jacket, what's your name? Mark. See, if I wanted Mark to consider an idea of mine, I wouldn't ask Mark directly to consider the idea. I'd preface my ask to the left of him or to the right of him. And I'd preface it with the words, I'm not sure if it's for you. If I preface my ask with the words, I'm not sure if it's for you, what does Mark's little voice do? It does a few things. First thing that happens is his little voice kicks up and says, I will be the judge of that. The second thing that happens is curiosity is piqued. Mark's little voice is like, what is it? What is it? There's a three-letter word on the end of this example, a three-letter word that holds huge power, and I'm not sure whether it was Uncle Ben or Peter Parker that first said it, but what they said is with great power comes great responsibility. Same is true with how we use the word but. See, people think the word but simply negates what was said prior. It doesn't. It actually shifts the focus to next. So if I wanted Mark to consider an idea of mine, I'd say, hey, Mark, I'm not sure if it's for you, but... And then I can put whatever I want that comes behind that. What might I do? Hey, Mark, I'm not sure if it's for you, but there's a new listing coming up 7 days from now that might be an interesting alternative for you. Hey, Mark, I'm not sure if it's for you, but many of our clients find huge benefit in partnering with this as a local lender. Hey, Mark, I'm not sure if it's for you, but there's an open house that's happening this Thursday that may be worth us catching up at so we can learn where we go from here. Hey, Mark, I'm not sure if it's for you, but... Is this easy to do? Easy not to do? Let me give you another sequence of words. I need to do a little experiment first. Who in this room sees themselves as open-minded? Take a look around. It'll be somewhere like most of you. I'm pretty sure the other hands wouldn't be rising regardless of what I asked. I mean, here are the people that never raise their hands when asked to raise their hands. See, the whole world likes to see themselves as open-minded. It doesn't mean they are open-minded. It means they like to see themselves as open-minded. How do you use that as a rejection-free opening formula? Well, again, if I wanted Mark to consider my idea, then I might say, hey, Mark, I'm not sure if it's for you, but how open-minded would you be to? You see how that makes me pulley and not pushy? I mean, how open-minded would you be to understand the real difference about waiting for interest rates to drop? I mean, how open-minded would you be to understanding how much inventory has exactly existed? I mean, how open-minded would you be to understanding the consequences of waiting in this given market? How open-minded would you be to at least understanding what a house like yours might be worth in a market like this? How open-minded would you be to learning the difference between what Harcourt's can offer versus your existing offering? How open-minded would you be to utilizing the words, how open-minded are you more often? Is this stuff easy to do? Easy not to do? Even easier not to do. So I figured in our time, I'll just teach you also the secret to influence, which is how you can get just about anybody to do just about anything. Anybody up for that? Lies in our deep knowledge of one word. One of the most overused words in our business is this one: motivation. It's overused because nobody really knows what it means. I'll help you. It splits right here. That's what happens when you study its etymology. It's been the forcing together of two words. First word comes from the Latin word motivus. Modern day translation is the word motive. And then the Asian part of the word, that comes from the word that we know as action. So those are the two words that we have that force together to create the word motivation. Help me with this. If somebody had a motive, what's another word for a motive? If they had a motive, they had a agenda or a reason. And if somebody's going to take action, it means they're going to move, or it means they're going to do something. So all that is meant by the word motivation is to find their reason to move. Now that is the secret to influence in any industry, but in this industry, couldn't be more relevant, could it? Quite literal. That is your job. Did you know there are only 3 reasons anybody will move to do anything? Did you know that? Dang, you're making me work. 3 reasons anybody will move to do anything. Well, 1 is to run towards something to make them more comfortable. 2 is to run away from something that's making them uncomfortable. And 3 is to do something that lights them up inside, that makes their heart sing. That's it. We'll run towards things that make us more comfortable. We'll run away from things that are making us uncomfortable. Or we'll step towards things that are going to make our heart sing. That's it. Only 3 things that would make us move to do anything. Do people move to become more comfortable? Yes or no? Some of the people, some of the time. Do people move when they're uncomfortable, yes or no? Interestingly, more of the people more of the time. Do people move to do things for selfish reasons that matter to them, them and only them? Interestingly, all of the people all of the time. 3 reasons to move. Which one should we use when we're working with a client? All of them. All of them. But you're thinking, yeah, but how, yeah, but how, yeah, but how. So the secret to influence is to find their reason to move. There are only 3 reasons anybody will move: to do anything, to run towards something, to run away from something, or to do something that lights them up inside. We're going to learn how to use this with word choices. Have to understand some more basic psychology first. Did you know that every decision every human being has ever made has been made at least twice? I repeat, that every decision every human being has ever made has been made at least twice. We first make decisions hypothetically in our mind's eye. Ever said the words to yourself that I cannot see myself doing that? It's a literal thing. If you cannot see yourself taking an action, the likelihood of you choosing to take said action, slim to none. Therefore, if I can get you to see yourself taking the action first, likelihood of you doing it significantly higher. Second thing to understand when it comes to decision making is, did you know that every decision you make has a key point of reference? And that key point of reference is called your memory. Your memory is like the world's biggest Instagram account. There are a gazillion photographs up here. And when you're being asked to make a decision, we reference this photo bank looking for images that can help inform the decision we're being asked to make. The slightly awkward question for me to ask of you is this one: how many of your memories actually happened to you? It's awkward because the answer is not all of them. Your memories become memories for one of 2 reasons. It is either A, an experience that you lived through, or B, an experience that was shared with you, typically in the form of a story. A story will always sell, whereas a fact will only tell. Why? Because it creates images. There's a lot to pull together here. Secret to influence is to find their reason to move. Only 3 reasons anybody will move to do anything: run towards, run away, light them up inside. That's it. When it comes to making decisions, we first make decisions hypothetically in our mind's eye. Have to see ourselves doing something before we choose to do it. When it then comes to doing it, our reference point is our memory. Our memory is a catalog of images that were provided through either experiences we lived through or experiences that were shared with us, typically in the form of a story. I know it's a lot. You got it, right? There's one more piece of science to understand. There's a period of time in our life that we learn quicker than any other period of time in our life, and it is when we are children. Why? Because we learn through experiences we live through and stories that are shared with us. How did a child know a story was coming? What were the magic words? Once upon a time, right? Somebody says the words once upon a time to a child opens up the Instagram account, says this is going to be good. Gimme, gimme, gimme. You cannot use the words once upon a time with a client, teammate, or prospect and get the same results. You can, though, use the grown-up version of the exact same sequence of words, which are the words just imagine. Now, what pictures do we paint? We paint pictures that they might want to run towards, pictures they might want to run away from, pictures that could make their heart sing. I mean, just imagine 6 months on from now when you've finally got the space that means that everybody has their own room and nobody's on top of each other in the way that's frustrating right now. Hey, just imagine failing to make a move, waiting for that perfect time, and waking up a decade on from now with a series of regrets. Hey, just imagine the kind of lifestyle that you could create for your wider family if you had enough space to be able to host, and the memories that you could create for your family at large by having an environment that was really a memory-making machine. I mean, just imagine if that was true. Now, folks, when is the worst time to think about the thing you're going to say? In the moment when you're saying it. Yeah, could you know for sure the kind of situations that you're stepping into? And could you take a minute and just know what they might want to run towards or what they might want to run away from, or what could light them up inside? Could you do that? This means yes. Instead, we're trying to blind them with facts when we should be hitting the show me that you know me button and steering people with words.